Okay, the animation. As you saw on the previous page, I'm going to be very inspired by the Grapevine Industries animation and that sort of stuff. So stop motion, but I'm doing it even more differently here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing sets, and I'm going to be using these sets like how a set would be used in real life, and then I'm going to draw like the figures and the stuff that go in these sets, and then make them and animate them do them then frame by frame, but using the same background. So like how the original kind of South Parks were done and stuff like that. And there will be some like sketches of sets and stuff around here that I'm planning to use, and I will show you some of them. As you will see in the little bit of test footage, the video that I did that is on this page, it is in negative. It's because I looked at it just as a like kind of black pen on paper, and it just didn't look very good. It wasn't very powerful as such. So in the end, I decided to definitely have it negative, because it just gives a much more powerful and overwhelming and strong image than it would if I didn't. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing these images, and then I'm going to be putting them into Photoshop. I will use Control I, which turns them negative, which means the whites go black and the blacks go white. And so once I have these, like the sets and stuff, so when I have these sets, I will then put other images that I've drawn in them and use the magic wand tool to like get them off of one page and put them onto the next. And I will do it frame by frame by frame, and then put them into Photoshop. When doing this, I've worked out I have to make the project at 10 frames per second, but the project then goes out of 10 frames per second anyway, which is quite annoying, but I have found a way around that. So even if you open the project and you find that when you import your images by right-clicking, clicking import, and then clicking image sequence, you click the first image and they must be numbered for them to go in. If that happens and they seem to be going a bit too fast in Photoshop, not in Premiere Pro, it's because it has defaulted back to 25 frames per second. You can actually get around this by, if you go on Project, and it will have the like clip of images that is imported, and it will say frame rate next to it, and basically what you do is you click on it, right click, you click on modify, and interpret footage, and then there is a bit that it says use the footage frame rate, or like use your own basically, and so you put in 10 frames per second and that's it, and then it will go back to the original state of 10 frames per second, which is what I actually want my film to be, opposed to be going really fast.